Welcome back to Turkey Trippin 2023. This is part 2 in North Carolina, and it's the evening of when Phil and I got the ugly double earlier in the morning. I'm out trying to roost some gobblers.
The only bird I saw was back over this way, and it was so far away and through a fence I couldn't tell you if it was inside the fence, outside the fence, or hen, tom, what. Dang, I see a turkey. Just dipped in the woods. Well, last night they were already in the trees by now. Dang. I wonder if that was the turkey I saw through the fence. I saw an unknown turkey on the edge of the field, and then I heard it go up into the trees. We got an owl helping us out right now. The only thing I've managed to hear is a mallard. It's the only thing I've managed to hear. I know where I'm going to be in the dark. It's a spot I can adjust. I can adjust based on what I hear in the morning. Some more just went up over there. I could hear those birds go up. Sounded like one, maybe two. So there's 2 or 3 birds over there. And that puts them pretty close to the field edge. My spot's pretty cool because I'm going to sit on the field edge, wait for gobble time in the morning, and then depending on where they're gobbling, I can either make a setup on the field edge or go a little more interior and then hopefully let that flooded water force the turkeys to move toward me. There's some high ground back in there that I know, and I can get on that. And if I can get any gobbler's attention and have him come to me, his options for getting to me would be limited, so I'd really have a good direction already known. He could only approach from a certain way. I reckon we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's our second morning here in North Carolina. That was a beaver. He keeps slapping his tail over there. Phil's in his spot on this field over here. I'm in the spot I want to be. I got like an elevated roadbed to walk back here. There is a distant gobble back straight down this road. But the road only goes maybe 150 yards, and he's definitely past that. So with this water being so high, I don't know where he would be. Sounds like Phil's got one. Phil's on this corner of the field over here. Sounds like he's got one around the corner, down at the bottom. Sounds like he might have 2 over there. The gobbler I'm hearing over here in the distance, probably off the property. The water only starts right here. And last year we had about 200 yards between here and the creek. There he goes again, so I can't go pursue that guy. And he ain't coming this way. If either that turkey or I had waders, might hook up. So right now, I'm actually behind where I heard those birds roost last night. I'm behind that spot. this direction before I started calling. I might be able to actually work in that direction. Well, that was definitely a turkey. Son of a gun. I'm thinking that was a Longbeard too. Man, I hate when they don't talk to you. Daggone, he was right there. Hindsight being what it is, I think what I heard was that bird last night flew across a long, narrow pond that's on the edge of the field. And then the second set I heard was actually him going up to roost. So, I wish I could have some foresight 2020.
I continue through the water and I finally get up on some high, dry ground. And eventually I hear a gobble out in front of me in the direction that I'm walking. And I can see him. I pull up my binos and I can see him. But where he's sitting, I can't get to him. I've got a fence to my left and I've got property line to my right. So I end up trying to set up in these thorns and give him a call. He never came over, and it sounded like he started to drift off, so I started going in that direction.
I was trying to catch up with that guy because I knew he was in this gap gobbling. And then he shut up on me. So I said, I'll just give him a few minutes and then I'll start creeping around. So I come down the road, go across the edge by the woods, and I'm out over here. And what I didn't know is this road existed. There's a road right here. And it's actually off the property, so I can't go that way. But he was in this road going that way, and he may have seen me, but he didn't run off or anything. So, probably be best just to let him go, and I can't go after him anyway because it's not the property. Something's definitely using this road from time to time, so make a mental note.
And eventually I made my way back to Blaze, and I could actually see Phil crossing the field in front of me.
The car, I could see Phil out in the distance walking around. And he bent over and picked something up. I thought he was picking up a decoy. And then it looked like he was like bent over carrying it. And it looks like he's got himself a turkey bird. I never heard a shot. I see he's holding a decoy and I see something to his right. What the heck? What the heck happened over here, Philip?
Well, still filled up.
Did it?
Yeah, there was probably 8 birds. But I didn't see them. I'm sitting there. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. I went like that. There he was, looking at my decoy.
I heard him gobbling on the roost over here.
Oh, yeah. There was 2 or 3 gobbling in the corner. They kicked off 6:15 maybe. I don't know. You know what I did? I pulled one of your tricks.
He thought he pulled a me and forgot to hit the camera, but he actually had it running, so let's check it out. Phil notices the turkey over here on the left. Phil's decoy is just off to the right of the screen, and for some reason, the turkey pulled up short. I'm going to magnify this area right over here. We're going to magnify in again. And by pulling up short, this joker is in a bad spot for Phil because of those trees right there. Kind of a good spot because it gives Phil a little cover to move, but it's also a bad spot because he can't quite shoot. Meanwhile, this guy's just putting on a show out there, just strutting and turning. So this bird is out in front of Phil for a very long time. Finally, Phil's able to make a move. But the way all those little trees are positioned, he doesn't have a shot right away. And that's how the bird got wet up on the dry ground, sort of dry ground. So congrats to Phil on a really nice North Carolina gobbler. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give us that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down there, and as always, thanks for watching.